afternoon and welcome back to Center Stage here at PrimeTime in Orlando. I am very excited to be joined from our friends from Tempur Sealy, Scott Warlick, Brent Muse. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, we are great. So I know it has been a crazy couple days. You know, the show floor opened up this morning. There's been a lot of traffic and a lot of members. So tell us, how are things going at Tempur Sealy?
Oh, Amy, they're going great. We've had tremendous traffic here, thanks to everyone at Nationwide. It's so good to see our retailers and our all our friends, really, after the past few years that we've been through. Seeing them on a monitor on your computer is a little bit different. So we're having, really great interaction. The meetings yesterday were great, a lot of good feedback, a lot of good responses. You can tell how well things are going by the responses you get, right? And we've heard a lot of good questions, feedback, and a lot of energy in the booth. So very exciting, and thank you guys.
Well, I am so glad to hear that. And you said there's a lot of excitement in the booth, and there definitely is. I had a chance to kind of wander over there a little bit earlier, and there are just members upon members. So what is driving all that traffic?
Well, everyone wants to lay down. They get tired, and working is laying down. So anyway, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we have a lot of great things going on. So we have brand new product. We have our Sealy product, our private label Sherwood Encore product. We have a brand new Stearns and Foster room on the second floor.
I've heard.
Very excited about. We can talk about that later as well, but we have a lot of awesome things, a lot of great cashback specials that we're very excited about.
That is fantastic. So definitely let's talk about Stearns and Foster. So you've got a private room on the second floor, and how did we get Stearns and Foster here? This is amazing. This is fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah. So it is launched later this year. This is a very, very early sneak peek. We wanted all the members to see, everyone at Nationwide. You guys were awesome in partnering with us on that. So we have all the models up there. We have a champagne wall. We have giveaways. We have a photo backdrop. It's the whole 9 yards. It's awesome up there. So if you haven't seen it, we'd love to have you up there.
Have you been up there yet?
I have not made it up there yet.
Right,
It's on my list for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, I cannot wait. I wanted to give the members some time to go in, because once I get in, I'm not leaving. I'm not giving up my space.
Oh, yeah. You'll be tired tomorrow. You can just lay down in there, drink champagne.
Yeah.
All day long.
Done.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I'll just tell Hickman, that's...
Oh, he'll probably be in there too, so you're good.
Wonderful. Well, you also talked about private label lines. We do have, the Sherwood Encore line that we're going to talk about a little bit later in another session. But we also have two other private label lines that we've worked on with you, Golden Elegance and Crown Jewel. So I understand that we have about 900 members who are signed on to carry those two lines. Tell us a little bit about, how those lines are doing, and also why those lines are so successful, and why private label bedding lines are such a boon for independent retailers.
Well, it's exciting for me because back in 2016, I designed those beds, and we put them in mind for all of our independent retailers to have something to compete against everyone else in the marketplace. So what it does as a nationwide retailer, it gives you the advantage in the marketplace to carry something exclusive that you can market exclusively through all of the great things that are done with your marketing department, and it lets them really compete and sell their own brand in their store that's a nationwide brand.
Yeah.
And those are, we had great names, Golden Elegance and Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel is actually a top-of-the-line Sealy name that we had back in early 2000, the late 90s. So we just kind of brought it back, and we made it exclusive for our nationwide folks.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's also talk about the Tempur line then, because I know that we've seen a lot of growth in the $2,000 plus price range rather. So, what is coming up down the pike for Tempur?
Yeah.
Yep. So our premium category is growing exponentially compared to the other lines right now. Above $2,000, killing it. We continue to invest in advertising and everything in the back half of the year. Next year, we have some very exciting things coming out with our Tempur-Pedic product, our bases, our mattresses.
Oh.
Very, very early sneak peeks, but that will be shown hopefully at the next PrimeTime.
So in March.
Yes.
So one more reason for retailers to make sure that they have March PrimeTime on their calendars.
Oh yeah, all new adjustable bases that go with those beds and everything. State of the art. Very cool stuff coming.
Well, we've spent a lot of time talking about product, and of course, the product is fantastic, but you all are also making really great strides in terms of marketing with your Amplify program. So I'd love to talk a little bit more about what that is and how it can benefit a retailer as they go to market.
Yeah, it's really a turnkey solution to go to retail. So we have come in and We do a complete analysis of your business, how many SKUs, everything that you have, and we take your store and we really transform it into a turnkey thing for your RSAs, from the marketing to the merchandising, everything that kind of, it's one thing to put rectangles on your floor and think they're going to sell, but this offers you a very clean solution that helps grow the business. In some cases, we even reduce SKUs by 20%, but we've seen on a whole, Amy, the overall business has gone up about 25 to 30%.
Wow.
When Amplify is installed in these retailers.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's a beautiful gallery. We actually, in our space, we have a small build out of a store that's an Amplify store that people can come in and see. And we've got before and after shots that we can show retailers and they can understand kind of what we can do for them in that area.
And how long does one of those kind of makeovers generally take to
we've got it down now. We've got a crew that comes in and they can knock it out in about a day and a half. We put a Tempur wall up. It looks incredible. But again, we've got to build out right in our space. They can see it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a great opportunity to, as you said, not just sell a mattress. It's not a mattress, it's an experience. And as part of the experience, you really need to have the ambiance and the environment to support it.
Yeah, and I think one thing we've seen shoppers want to go back in the stores. And one thing we tell our retailers, you got to look at your in-store experience because you spend all this money on advertising, whether it be digitally, direct mail pieces, whatever, all this focus to get the consumer in the store. But your in-store experience, it's everything right now.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of it.
Yeah. So what else is Tempur Sealy doing to support independent retailers and the independent chain as a whole?
So we have a lot of things going on right now, especially with our advertising support. We have our Retail Edge team, which Retail Edge is really activating all of our marketing assets in the field, really partnering with Nationwide from an ad rocket standpoint, from RWS, financing. We know that's key in the mattress industry to really drive customers into the door, conversion rates, and also average ticket.
Yeah.
So really everything we're doing, and that's why we have jobs, truthfully, is because of the independent retailer and partnering with Nationwide to really support them in that initiative.
Yeah, well, that is fantastic. So as we look to the back half of 2022, I can't believe it's already August, but as we look at the back half of 2022 and start planning out for 2023, what can members and independent retailers expect from Tempur Sealy?
Yeah, I think one thing you're going to see that's a little bit different, Amy, from 2020, thank goodness, and 2021 is in the back half, we're getting back to more the way things were in 2019.
Yeah.
So retailers need to get back out there. They need to promote. They need to advertise. They need to really take advantage of those national holidays like Labor Day coming up because we're starting to see the seasonality come back the way it was in 2019. It's definitely different, which is good and bad, but we need to do more of those things that we traditionally did to drive consumers in the store. And one thing we're going to do is we understand that we're going to make plans with all of our retailers on how to capture that business. Like Brent said, a lot of it's through Retail Edge. And where we can attack, we'll do 360 health checks. We're going to promote. We're going to do a lot of national advertising. We talked about the Stearns and Foster line coming out. We're going to spend 10 times the money that we ever have on Stearns and Foster and advertise it nationally the same way we did Tempur-Pedic and the way we do Tempur-Pedic now. So exciting things to come. We got to partner up and go after it.
Yeah. So there's definitely a lot to see and be seen from Tempur Sealy, and as we look forward to March. So March show, we're going to have some new products to look at. We're going to have some expansions of things. We're going to have some marketing opportunities. It's going to be great. So if for retailers who weren't able to join us here in Orlando this week, any advice to them as they're kind of looking at their 2023 calendars and starting to plan out their travel for next year?
Go ahead.
I would say start planning your trip to Dallas. We have a lot of great things going on. As we mentioned, we have new product coming out. We have new marketing initiatives. We have a lot of great things. In addition to our cash back, our show specials, you can't miss that. And, everybody loves their cash back. So we are looking forward to it and we'll hopefully see everybody there.
Yeah, and I would add to that. I would say get here early and attend the training seminars. Some of the retailers that have been here that went through a lot of the training yesterday, Brent, Josh Showards, and Brandy Micka from our team did about an hour training, and we've had tremendous response and a lot of takeaways that they can use. So get here early and
take advantage of everything PrimeTime has to offer. We love it. Scott, Warlick, Brent Muse, thank you very much for joining me on CenterStage. Yeah. And thank you for joining me here on CenterStage at PrimeTime in Orlando. We'll be right back.